The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on this Martin Luther King holiday. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there.
2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We're in Miami for some Heat basketball. This hometown crowd ready to go. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on the same page.
It sure is, Greg. I mean, you've been on teams like that where everything is running smoothly. We knew that was the potential of this team, but they're living up to it and performing at a remarkably high level.
A look at the Magic. Starting group. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Dang. Good. Dang's got his first points of the night.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And Oladipo kicks to Payton, and it's denied. And slam dunk by Vucevic. And here are the Heat now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by Miami. Payton dishes to Harris. And he converts the layup.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. For Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Flash. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against New York.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Payton passes to Oladipo. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit. And Miami the other way now. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the jam by Whiteside.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Payton outside. Outside Gordon. To the inside. Vucevic. That misses off the backboard. The Heat leading by 4. Outside a screen. To the middle. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Whiteside's got 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Oladipo misses. He'd have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Bosch, a screen on Payton. Bosch, that's good. Bosch has got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that one's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And the basket by Harris.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Miami leading by 5. Here's Flash. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low, here's Whiteside, and it's good. Fought through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He's already up to 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Miami.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Wade. And it's Miami with another.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside. And Vucevic kicks to Oladipo. That's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The wide open look here for Bosch. From the high post, he drills it. Bosch has got 8 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Oladipo, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Give it up for your Heath Mason.
Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA. Freak number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Payton, looking for his first basket still in this one. Dishes it to Harris. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Heat. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Scott Skiles. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Harris misses. The Heat leading by 12. Here's Flash. Soft touch off the glass. Flash has got his first points of the night.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Payton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets it to go.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Bosh, a screen on Payton. To the paint. And Chris Bosh again. Bosh has got 14 points for the game.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early. The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Here's Cobb. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
A chance to check out stats for Bosh. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 4th in field goal. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Mike Scott comes in for Chris Bosh. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Now, here's Fry. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Napier missing.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Passes it to Hazanya. Swiped it away. Finished off the break. And the Heat lead by 17.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Dedmon. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Heat leading by 15. Here's Flash. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Flash has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Napier passes to Fournier. He dishes it to Napier. Knocked loose. Doubled by Cobb. Shot clock at 6. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hazanya's got 6 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Scott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Shots good by Dedmon.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Dedmon. They set the pick. Fournier dishes to Dedmon. The rebound by Anderson.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Flash. He's got 8. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Napier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Napier's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Cobb. Banked in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 16.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Miami ahead, up by 16. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through 1.
Cobb in at point guard. Winslow is out there with Dang. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Dragic into the 2 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Napier. And now it's Tang running. Here we go. All the way. Lays it in off the breakaway. Tang's got 7 points in the game. The Magic trail by 21. Napier kicks to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Here's Napier. Banked in off the glass.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Here's Cobb. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Fournier looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Flash. Winslow, the pass to Cobb. No good on the 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Fournier in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 21.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What a stellar outing in this one for Flash. 12 points and 18 dimes. Seems like he's making everything he looks at.
Automatic, guys. It's just totally automatic.
It's his first trip to the line. The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Victor Oladipo comes in for Fournier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Shabazz Napier. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was superb. He finished with 39 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number one, the Heat.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Andrew Nicholson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Vucevic kicks to Harris. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Whiteside's checked in for Luol Deng. Pass to Payton. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Payton kicks to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Flash. 16 points for him. Harris against Wade. Payton. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's Flash, guarded by Harris, and Flash gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Payton following the basket by Freak, and the shot is good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Bosh misses. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Poked away. Here we go, one-on-one.
Let's get the ball inside.
Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 8 points.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here's Payton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and talked about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
And Flash gets it to go.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And again for three, the basket is good from Cobb. Flash has got 26 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Payton outside. Down low. Vucevic gets double teamed.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Orlando shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for two.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Desanya, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And he sinks the second. Here's Flash. 26 points for him. Shot from the wing. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Now here's Payton. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Oladipo. Releases from 15. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Flash gets it to go.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Bosch. And it's Gerald Green in for Winslow. And a switcher also for Orlando. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Took him no time at all on that one. And 11 points for Dwayne Wade.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And stolen by Whiteside. And Green gets it to go.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Payton drives in. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. A different look for Miami. Anderson comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Dragic in for Flash. The Magic also changing it up. Channing Frye's checked in for Oladipo. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Payton. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Heat out front, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne, what about the way the offense unfolded allowed you guys to get things going?
We just gave each other some space.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And that's all I wanted to go over with you.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's Payton in at point guard. Orlando's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. The 11-footer, and it's Miami with the rebound. Flash has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough.
Eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Denver, where we'll see the Nuggets going up against the Miami Heat. A lot of W's recently for this Miami team. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his team may say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
Let's meet the starting lineup, the visiting Miami Heat. At small forward. At the other forward position,
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines.
Nuggets ball.
The Miami Heat came away with the win their last meeting this season against the Denver Nuggets.
It was a surprising victory. It looked like they'd go easily, but they came strong in the fourth. That was big-time momentum that they carried all the way to the win. That was an exciting finish.
Crazy game, Clark. I mean, they couldn't have won it in any more of a dramatic fashion.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Cobb in at the 1 spot. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Here's Wade. Denver grabs the miss. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Miami with the ball. Wilson Chandler getting his 3 to go. Here's Flash. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's tipped. One-on-one here. Here's Wade. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wade's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Spates. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Bosch. First shot, first bend. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him. Spade sets a screen for Moutier. Now Chandler. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Here's Flash, and it's Bosch at the elbow. Here's Flash. Bosch, the screen. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Bosch has got his second basket of the game. The Nuggets trail. The feed to Johnson. That's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Fareed. That one is no good. Nuggets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Chandler, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Flash. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Drilled from 11 feet out. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Moutier, defended by Cobb. Moutier dishes to Hickson. No good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And it's the Heat on the break. Wade passes to Cobb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Cobb. And it's sent back by Bosch. Here's Dang. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Dang's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Johnson kicks to Moutier. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Here's Spates.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that one's good. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Flash. Pass to Whiteside. And there's another one for the Heat.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Moutier. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington. Chandler, no good. And here are the Heat now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
All right, Doris. Miami leading by 9. Here's Cobb. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Flash has got 7 points in the game.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Moutier, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Cobb. And again, Miami with the triple.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now, here's Moutier, guarded closely. Shoots. And again, the basket from Cobb. 12 points for him.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now, here's Moutier. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. They double him with Dang. Just 5 on the clock. Miami with the ball.
Heat ball.
Miami leading by 17. Here's Flash. He's got 12. Right side a screen. Back to Dang. 5 on the clock. And again, Miami with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Cobb. And another basket for Miami.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Now, here's Moutier. Here's Chandler. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
So both teams changing it up here. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Arthur. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now here's Moutier. He's covered by Cobb. Moss, the pass to Hickson. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Here's Flash. He's got 14. Lets it go from the wing. J.J. Hickson grabs the rebound.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now, here's Moutier. And that one goes long.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And then Wade slams it in.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Here's Moutier.
Nuggets call timeout.
Your Nuggets dancers.
A different look for Miami. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. Substitution here for Denver. Spates checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Kenneth Faried comes in for J.J. Hickson. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Darrell Arthur. And it's Johnson in for Moutier. And then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Wash comes in for Mike Scott. And Flash is subbed in for Winslow. The Nuggets trail by 20. Chandler and Faried are at the forward spots. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Moss in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Faried. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. From the arc. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Denver. Here's Cobb. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Here's Chandler. Spades with a screen on Green. Chandler attacking. Johnson right side. Here's Fareed. Green with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Spades with a screen on Dragic. Moss, the pass to Spades. Moss, he's guarded by Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Fareed. And that's now 7 points for Johnson. Launches it. Flash misses. The Nuggets trail by 20. Johnson outside. Speights sets a screen. Johnson kicks to Chandler. Lets it go from 11. No luck. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 7 now in this quarter.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Johnson outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Luol Deng is checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Goran Dragic. Flash misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Pass to Johnson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Speights dishes to Chandler. Here's Moss. But they recover it. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Cobb. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 21. And Chandler, here we go. It's stolen. And it's the Heat on the break. Deng with the bucket. Deng's got 9.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Chandler. How his last 10 games have gone. 13 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And here are the Nuggets now. Down low and stolen by Whiteside. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Here's Cobb. And it's Denver with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Bosch against Fareed. Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Flash. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Cobb. And it's Speights with the rebound. Speights has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended up with 59 points and also had an incredible amount of assists. really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
He lobs it up, and it's Wade with the jam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Power forwards of the NBA. These are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Hassan Whiteside on top. In the third spot, Chris Bosh.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the miss by Freak. From past the arc, that is good. Flash has got 24 points.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Count that one. 7 points for Wilson Chandler.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. He had a great start from the arc, and he's kicked it up even another notch here in the second.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 15. Feeds to Nurkic. Johnson kicks to Nurkic from the line with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Fareed's got his second basket.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Cobb. Goes up the baseline. Chandler, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
There's the pass to Whiteside. Wade has the open look. Offline with his three.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
To the inside. Here's Moutier. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. And that's now 6 points for Emmanuel Moutier. Here's Cobb. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Here's Flash. He's got 29 points. Releases from the wing and drills it. Flash has got 31 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the dish to Moutier. Johnson the screen, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Flash. He's got 31, and it's good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Moutier with the ball. Screen by Fareed. To the right side. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Cannot hit. And the Heat going the other way now. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And their next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. He dishes it to Johnson. He kicks to Moutier. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
2 shots.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one.
Well, Goran...
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
Now on the court, your very own.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
They want it.